And here I am. Showing off the beautiful sky, the beautiful weather. Look at that. Water, beautiful fence that I'm falling over. How is everybody doing, huh? Everybody happy? Everybody good? Oh, we're doing all kinds of stuff here. Got some stuff to mess around with. Let's see what it was. What was it? Like I need another tractor. Good God, there it is. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. Okay, that is just cool. And I've got a tab here to look at. I'm going to go. Can I go stock grill? Okay, stock mirrors, I guess. I do want the plow mount. It's no big deal. Oh, it changes the back end for us. That's kind of nice, don't you think? You know, picking up another dually. I seldomly have this truck in this mode, so I'm gonna... What's that? I'll go with these stalkers. These look nice. Ah, main color. Ooh, what do we do here? Kind of classic, isn't it? Oh my god, I love it. Got all that in there. Looking good. Looking good. I'm going to kind of get a nice angle on it, but it's kind of hard to get. That's kind of nice. That'll do. Darken these wheels out. I don't like that. Okay, that's cool. And animal pins, as I was thinking about adding... I don't remember adding that in there, but anyway. That's the big pig enclosure. Ooh, dude. That truly is a big enclosure. Do I want to put that up here with these guys? You know, that could be a great place to do it. You know, that makes your whole hog operation like right there. Problem is, patient's pretty far off. It's going to pitch the ground up. All right, so there's its lowest point. Do we put that ridge up there? Oh man, that's going to make a big ridge. And a big fall off on that side. You know, I mean... It's hard to realize that that's that far off, isn't it? I clicked it. That was 70K. What have we done, boys? We added hogs to this, but we got another, what, $20,000 to spend getting this straightened out. What a damn mess. Ugh. Thank God that thing works now. What do we do with this? Holy cow, I didn't... Holy hogs. Holy hogs, Batman. Kinda need it flat, dude. You know, we... Oh, boy. Flat. I'm gonna have to knock this down. Not get too close to that turn, huh? little jerky there, boys. I shall harky, baby. All right, pull this up a little. Drive all the way around. Negative, sir. Sir. Then maybe we can merge down the ground here. Oh, I'm spending the money on this one. Performance is getting better, so that's good. But I clearly can't drive past that. There's no way. And to get down in there, I can get to that corn, isn't it? See, that's about as close as you can get to the corn. I just don't think I can get the road to slant down there. I mean, that's a hell of a fall off. Not 100% sure. I think I'm eating in too far, so I'll probably have to back over. Oh boy. Oh, now I'm really monkeying it up. Wow, that got obtuse, didn't it? I mean, I use that road constantly, so could push it into that field a little bit. I think we could get in and out of here there. Have to see, because we spent water. Unfortunately, there's the damn food. Spun that all the way around, hadn't I? Gonna make for fun. All loading, and there's, boy, the food's gonna be the ass. Please hide it. Hide? Hide? Chainsaw, chainsaw. Do you want a chainsaw? About a hide. Okay. I don't know if I have to hide this one or not. I could probably saw it down, but isn't that awesome? Oh God, without that. So we might have to get the genie lift over here, you know. Really get that worked out. But I better manually run that crop, hadn't I? Oh, that is just best. Get that from here. Right. Yes. Right. Yes. Right. Yes. Look at that. Looking good, man. Just got to be careful. You end up hiding something you don't want to hide. I don't care about these. These are okay. That's a little weird. These I don't have a problem with. There was one that was kind of like barely floating. It's not really going to bug me. Thing. Goodbye. Thing. Pain in the absolute ass. Goodbye. Pain in the ass. Goodbye. Pain in the ass. Goodbye. Pain in the ass. Too far away. Oh, that is just liberation when you can get rid of this crap. You. Bye. No. Bye. 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 Oh, maybe it's going to actually grow and we can cut it down. I don't know. This would be moderately common to have, you know what I mean, to where you cut in like this. You could have this. It's probably not something you'd see very often, however. It's still very, very... Boy, I hate doing that. Trying to bring this down a little bit, you know? That is asininely big. Yeah. Okay, and then we'd have to smooth this back together. I'd rather have that gradual incline up there, you know? Level this out, please. Getting somewhere? Let this morpher. I don't have it on a very hard preset, so it's why it's doing that. This would be something more you'd probably see, I don't know, in the northern parts of Indiana get a little funky. Jeez, the back areas of Indiana are very much like this. Can't obviously leave that like that. What is going on with that? We have fairly flat here. And anything we can do to pull this down. I'm glad I can't see my money right now. It's looking better. That's a freaking weird, difficult to handle incline. That might become road right here, you know? Hopefully that helps. Boy, oh boy, do we have a mess over here, though. We're going to have to cut this field back. We're going to have stuff falling off the side of it. And this might be as good as it gets right there, because if you... Again, I couldn't do this because of a couple reasons. One major reason was the trees that were here. And there was a barn here. But I was able to get off and sell the barn. And that helped. Hey, how many times do you think we're going to fall off the side of this? I would imagine more than I want to. Cool, though. I think, you know, it's like, it's just... Got that inset. Oh, yeah. Out right to there. Come back in and actually paint grass in that if we wanted. I don't mind that. Oh, thick shaggy grass too. That's good grass. I am spending the big bucks. Grass this out. What do you think? That looks. And that handles the majority of what we wanted to do, you know? Nice. And what's crazy is we can now cut these trees out, fix this. That one tree out. Yes, we can do that, say. Yeah. So what I learned last night was that we need to experiment with going to do with the okay, it's like a dead spot in there. I can't paint it, but About. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Looks good. Be nice. That'll be decent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that road because I think it's gonna be too much. And we have got to now experiment this fodder. Because I can bale it, but I can't put it anywhere. Because of that, I think it'll just deteriorate. It'll rot because of seasons. And none of these guys will take it on. I don't know if I can mod these or not. I don't know. I think these silos here. Hang on. Silos. Yeah, thank you. Those silos need to be. Those silos need to be edited. So let me hop out of game. Let's see what we can do. I'm not real happy about it, but I don't know what else to do. Sorry, I got sidetracked on somebody asking me for the mods. Okay, so we need this silo. I think I can bring you back into this now. I don't know what that. I don't know what it. Well, we could do it by category. And then silo, and then this dude. And then I don't know if it has. It doesn't. Okay. Have to go into the mod. See if we can figure this out. Where's our type? Huh, it's got bulk in there for the fill type. Oh, there's fill types defined up here. Okay, now, what is that called? I believe it's corn. Then, mm, 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 mm. Mm, I'm trying to see in the registration what fill types he's registering. Stalks, canola straw, bean straw. Load fill type. Okay, corn stalks. So it's soybean straw. So I was right. Corn stalks, soybean straw. See, that's different. Here's his other one. And it's corn stalks. And then he has another one in here that's canola. We might as well set him up, huh? All right, so with that set, don't do that. With that set, we should now have all of these types. And a half million. It has underground storage. Then the bale thing is probably all the way at the bottom now. Silo. Up one to overwrite it. Up. And we delete it. I just wish I could figure out how to do the bale types. You know? Like those, what's that in? That was in like, they're in their own storage thing, aren't they? Yes, I forget what they're called. Probably ones that it doesn't know what to do with. Tractor's still doing in there. That Massey mod shouldn't be in there. I thought I deleted it. Not going to load. Got the wrong kind of mod in there. It's for 17. I accidentally got it in there. Oh, variable bale capacity. It's storage. I'm sure I'm blown right by it. I wish I could get this big bale kit. Yeah, this is it from Agger Z. Let's find that real quick. Big bale storage. Let's look at this mod. This is just checking to see if Global Company is in the rig. I'm gonna guess this is them. Yes. So, like, you want to look at round bale. Wonder what this is. It's just storage of type bulk, I wonder. Oh, look. Yeah, it basically is. Crap, I wish I had kept the other one open. So this one, big round bale storage, it's basically saying that it can take any of those. So if I said canola straw and the other ones that I closed that I shouldn't have, All right, where is that? It's like straw. Sorry, I just want to get these right. These are the declared bale types. I think if I add these there, I'll be able to store them in this one. Wouldn't that be cool? Big round bale storage, because there's no real defined type in this. Huh. That is really interesting to me. Okay, so big bale storage, and it was just big round bale storage because it's grass, hay, blah blah blah. But these don't inherit by anything. So this may solve our problems. We could have two ways of doing this, which would be fantastic. And we want to make sure bit of the source folder. Don't have all kinds of problems. Okay. All right. Here we go again. And I've got everything checked I need. And we did a save. So away we go. Now we boot in. Let's see what we find. I hope everybody's having a good day. Just trying to get this worked out. Storing these bale types has always been a problem. Let's see if this works. It could be that I'm going to put this in here and we're going to crash. So let's see what happens. If you have checked out my podcasts on Farming Simulator, I did one on shutting off logging. And I don't know if you noticed how fast my game gets off the old launch with all those mods. But it's pretty darn fast. Good. Okay. Now let's hop up to the farm up here. Actually go to this enclosure. And I think I might have decided this ain't going to fit here. I think it could fit there. Storage, wasn't it this one? It was just large round bale storage. Ah, what's that? What are these? No. No, don't do that. Large round bale. Very different store, isn't it? Where are we going to put this? Like selling these. These are a waste. Like literally, I'm too damn busy to be screwing around with them. Maybe let's do that. Let's just sell that. Oh my god, has that semi been running this whole time? Maybe that's a little much. I'm thinking I'm just going to go up here and we're going to get rid of this compost stuff. Okay, so that's where I can sell and that's where I can make it. So I'm just... Should I do that? I guess, yes. Ah, no. It compassed. No, that's not right. Compost. Totally different thing. That's gone. Okay, now. Look at all this space we just picked up. So we could put that barn, like right here. What it is, round bale storage. Back, okay. You know, want to make sure. God, I don't know if I should put that there. I can't go in it back any further. This is like massive back here. Because I just had it for those. I could take up the field. I could put it, you know what I mean? Bring the field in a little bit. Because that ain't going to kill nobody. Bring the field in. And we have storage all the way down through here. To me, that seems reasonable. I know I'm losing field space, but let me tell you, this stuff did not exist till I started whacking on the ground here. So we should be able to do this. Oh boy, I hope it's okay. Okay, what did I do? There it is. There it is. There it is. Could be that this is a complete waste and it doesn't work at all. I don't mind because technically they don't exist. Have cows that levitate, but that's because of magic. We don't need to get into that. Who doesn't need levitating cows? I tell you one thing. I don't need that stupid tree. Thank God I didn't just hide my truck. That would have been great. I thought I hid that tree before. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if this wants to take this. Absolute moment of truth here. Could crash the game. I have not used this, so I don't know if there is a certain... Is there buttons on here? Yes. Oh boy. Don't. Is it? This is a... I thought this was a sell point. Like where you could fill it up. And here's another point. Was that other switch for lights? Wildly turning switches. Oh boy. It does not look like it likes these. Me, it doesn't like them. Time for an experiment. Step. You don't think it's because these are 8,000 unit bales, do you? That do? Oh, in. See, nice, nice. In. Go in. I think we're on to something, don't you? I think this should work. I think it's because they're big capacity. Starting to think, does this have an R on it? Grass, hay, straw. Auto start is on. Auto is off. Auto is on. Did I do anything good? Negative, sir. Okay, so let's go ahead and save it. Smart or not, we're going to quit. We're going to come back around. We're going to go look at those. I want to look at those. See what the situation is. Could be that they only accept 4,000, you know, size bale, big bale storage, XML. We'll just look at it in this. In the object spawner, output 2, loading trigger, God, do you think is that? Oh boy, I don't know. Here, extract all. Let's try it. Let's change it. XML, big bill, bridge. Edit with Notepad. Find next. Thousand. Find next. 1,000. Find next. Like this is pretty fun. There are subsets of big numbers. Spawning. Processing. I don't think we're going anywhere else. Okay, so it's done. If you've never edited mods before, it is what it is, you know. You just got to keep trying. Source. Back here, fire it up. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm wondering if we should not have left those bales on there. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna fire this game and spawn, and then it's gonna try to suck those bales in. Technically, this is when I should have the logging turned on to look at it, but I didn't want to turn it back on. If you do use the logging, you want to catch that podcast about shutting it off. It's pretty simple to do. It's in your documents, my games, Farming Simulator 19, and the game XML file. You can go in there and change off that you do not want it to log. And let me tell you, it will spit out a boatload of errors that are warnings. And while you might want to be made aware of them when you first add something, You don't want it sitting there grinding these warnings out in the background constantly. Let me tell you, the disk IO is really expensive. Okay, let's go here. Afraid to look around the corner. It took one, but it left this one. Fill type corn stalks. So it was the 8,000 because one of these types inside of here so now it'll say it's got straw in there. See, 1%. That is what it does. Okay, so those are the types that it has in there. All right, if that's the case, what did we just learn? I have no frickin' clue. What did we learn? Anything? Big bale storage. XML, big bale round. Oh, let's just like find. Added that to it. Corn stalks and soybean straw and canola straw. Where else is silage? One, two, and there was three. I don't know what IP input. Well, we're gonna have to crack this thing again. We're gonna have to crack it again. I spent a fair amount of time doing this yesterday. Let's go to big bale storage. We're going to end up breaking this thing, I bet. Extract all. Show me the extraction. XML, please. Big bale storage, please. All right. So we're focusing on corn stalks. That's the one we want. Find silage. Input for silage. So we could say that that's hay right there. IP name IP input. So we're going to say that instead of hay, instead of silage, we're going to do corn stalks. Storage. Okay. Now find the next instance of fill type. Corn stalks. Find next. Out. Oh boy. Output type. Viable bales. Output display. Oh boy. Display. Corn stalks. Oh Jesus. IP. Stocks. Stocks. Why do I feel like I'm breaking this? Boy, that's probably a big issue, right? Viable bales. Ugh. This viable bales thing is probably a serious problem. We better look at the viable bale silage. What the hell is that? What is that? It's a viable bales underscore silage. It's an objects. Whoa, boy. Um, what? Where is it? Data objects viable bales. Ew, brother. I don't know. So we need to do two things. First of all, let's see if this works. Will it accept it? Will it accept it? That's one. And then number two is, can we get the bales back out? So during my startup, it's loading all those mods, but it's also using a save game. So when it starts when it first starts, it will get everything set and then save the game. So it has a little bit more boot up time doing this, but it's a nice thing to have. Yeah, I apologize for not going full screen, but we're doing a lot of text editing and stuff. Oh crap! If you have anything to ask or want to share, feel free. We're just here trying to figure this out. I don't know why. I guess a lot of people aren't using straw, but that is so valuable, man. If you don't have a lot of wheat in your crop rotation, or canola or whatever, and you don't have something, or barley or blah blah blah, you want to be able to get that from soybeans and corn. Puppy's going to weigh like 600,000 pounds. Okay. Look. It's got it in there. Maximum of one. Spawn it. And what came out? Silage? Well, we're close. Close. We're closer than we were, so it does make silage. It won't take silage now. Because it put... This is just not going to work. Plus, not to mention, its output was only... it took my 4,000 bale in there, or my 8,000 bale, and only gave me... Where's another 1%? Look, my straw, maximum, level 8,000, spawn. What did it give me? It only gave me 4,000 back. So, I mean, I gotta say, nah. Crap. What else was there in here? Oh, it's still working on it. So we got close. I mean, you know, closer than it was. It did accept it, and it did store it. Trying to remember what happened. It's not accepting 8,000 for the bale size and all that. You know, that makes me really very curious. Yeah, obviously these were 8,000. There we go. So this storage system is much closer to being able to do it. And now I got that barn stuck in the middle of my field. So far, so good. All right, well, hello. Let's see. My garage. This. Sell it. Yes. I mean, I can always come back here and, you know, blow that away. Okay, next thing. Next thing. I'm going to try this. Because this is the easiest thing I can do. Let's just scoop some up. We're just going to pick some of this up. I hope. Can we? Yeah, we're getting corn stalks. I'm just going to bail with this thing. Big old chunk. All right. So we have corn stalks here. You see what I'm doing, right? I want to see if this guy will accept them. I want to see if this guy will move forward. Okay, will you take corn stalks? Ooh, that's good. All right, dumping it in there. Now, can I pop out this? Will it know that corn stalks are a thing? Corn stalks. Oh, that's nice. It doesn't have an icon for it. Maybe that is the icon for it. But it just took it. Alright, that's good. But that's not the end of our testing. Oh no, it's certainly not. You might have thought it was, but it's not. What we need to do now need to get corn out of this thing. Corn stalks. It knew them. It gave it to me. There's some corn left in there. I want to go forward now. Now, can these cows do anything with it? I think the cows are completely full. Straw. Both cattle pastures are completely packed. Okay. We could run this down to those hogs. God, we are crazy, aren't we? We are just crazy. Wait. Might as well, huh? Pick up a little while we're going. All right. Now. It did take it. It took it and it used it as straw. That's good. So, can this actually take it? Can you take corn? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Alright, that's not the end of the world. Out of this view so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I was just trying to clean some of this up. Make it easier for my baling. But the one thing you got to remember is that, what do I have to remember? I don't know. Good Lord, dude. I have to remember is that I'm going to have to deal with this stuff in bulk, you know? Corn stock numbers going up. So that's, you know, that's reasonable. We're going to have to haul a little bit to do it, but we got straw and we have loose stuff there. And we got rid of that compost. Which I wonder... Huh. Interestingly enough, the FPS went up. Got rid of that. Okay, so... Wow, what did we learn? I have no idea. I can start shelling corn again. I also learned that I almost ran into... did I get stuck? Stuck on. I'm actually stuck on the windrow. We get to going straight here and... Not a lot of detail in the cab, but it's okay. I can see pretty well. I like the old Massey. Right. Keep in on this row. At least we can set a straight row, maybe. Bit of a narrow row. Always hard to tell if you're on row or not. Got here, I'm getting full up, I'm thinking. 75%. Yeah, see? That was at an angle. That row was at an angle. Frankly, I don't want to lose that corn. I think we'll come back through here. Dang, I get stuck on that. And away we go. Oh, I wonder. Well, two things. First of all, this thing has a weird thing on dumping that it doesn't like to on that elevator scale. It freaks out. I'm going to go with just standard. There was something else. Yes, I'm going to stick the GPS on it. It's going to cost me $15,000. Okay. There it is with singles on it. Pretty cool picture, huh? Oh, boy. Now, enable the GPS. That's our settings. We want to auto with that head. I take that down just about like that. Awful wide to me. See. Up here and gather up what it's what do you think the header is? Auto width. I don't know about you. Header or not. Roll back. Okay. We are setting the GPS line right now. Now we are combining by GPS. The header height looks just right. Or header width. It stayed on row too. That's good. Let's check it by coming over here somewhere. Heading back in. Kind of messed that end up, but that's all right. That's just a cool shot, man. Around trying to. I like how this thing rolls, though. I gotta admit, it is very realistic. If you've ever driven one of these things, it's like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna roll into something. We'll probably have to run off of GPS here in order to get this. We'll go back on GPS here. Okay. Tell you, dude just has a tough time with the turning radius, but that is so classic for this and that case. There's a 1400 series case, and it's the same thing. Jesus, the steering. There we go, back on GPS. Isn't that nice? It says I was bringing in sunflowers, but here I am bringing in corn. It's because I was bedaddling with some stuff. I don't know where my next GPS point is going to be. Let's go ahead and get him on point. If I'm stuck. Getting back on. I do notice a bit of a difference with this thing on singles than I did on duals. It's not pronounced, but header gets so low that it has problems. So I think what I'll do is come up here and bulk rake and dump all this straw I'm putting out. You can run this corn all night long. I better not. See what I was thinking. Here, let's come over here and make another land. I think I'll switch back over to the big New Holland. Get the sunflowers out of the way. All the corn that's up here, I'm going to have to haul down to the dryer. Yeah, this was all trees. Up to get on track with this. You got to admit, it's a nice view in this cab. You know, you can just look over and see your bin. Important reason why you're out here. I got the hammer down, man. Up here and then line up. And switch. Got diesel fuel in there and the lime's all right. All right, that's where we'll shut it off. And if I wanted to, hop over here. That'd be nice. Since I've been screwing around with various etceteras. Man. This thing is command center now. Whole field in on this. Man, it takes a huge chunk. Long for the ride. Up there, but it looks beautiful over here. Thing. Could be the sheep, I don't know. Got. Okay, that's that field right beside me. He got done. Beans are still not ready. I do think the halt on this is a little much. Those are 0.7. So now we're up to 1 pound. Or 0.7, 4.9. We'll have to see what these are worth now. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't... Oh. I did not know that did that. You hit D, it'll make it diagonal. I actually just accidentally hit the keyboard. I guess I hit it with steering. Or GPS markers. Huh. Crazy. So the steering on this, it doesn't return to 0. We're almost done. 85% on the bin, though. I don't think I can get it. I don't think I'm going to get all this. I don't know. What the hell's a tree doing out here? That tree? Let me cut the end off of this. Driving me nuts. I can't get the damn turn. I'm sitting at 94%, so I'm not liking my odds. %. I just take up such a huge amount of intake with this header, you know? 6%. Remnants. And is it a full back? If it, I can't quite make it. This is actually not too bad because I can just do this and I'm just going to drive it up there. I was going to disconnect the head, but when you can do that, it's about the same width as the combine now. This thing is unbelievably fast. Cleaner hanging out. Ooh. Damn, it's framey up here. I was going to dump that airplane. Not seem to give me a big FPS boost up here. All right, this will take care of these soybeans. I think this is the whole crop then. We'll get some winter grass in here. Various trees and crap in this. That's one of those ones that's going to have to be worked up. There were a boatload of trees. Can't believe this is big enough that I got to do this. Okay. We'll just pick up that little. Wondering how much those little beans I planted up here are going to work out, you know? Now that we can just hide trees. Wondering if we can hide trees in the some of these transfer spots that I had for hopping across the fields. Some of these trees would not get cut, so it could help a lot. I think I brought the bush hog down through here and cut down all the trash, leaving decent grass to cut. Not, quite frankly, not that I am going to need it, because I have got an amazing amount of grass. I think this field should not need plowed. Cleaner running. Well, it looks like it might be running. Yeah, I think it is. Taking a look here on what the hell is causing all these FPS issues. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on here. Looking. That stationary baler, that. Didn't really seem to do much, did it? I don't have any equity in this barn either. You don't think it's a stupid barn, do you? Could you imagine? Sure, I didn't hurt. I have a bad feeling it's that. Is there anything? Port out of here. You guys want to run in this? Okay, that's for the one. That's for this 12 row, and this will be for a. Just make it 18 feet. Need to go straight with it. Far enough. When I was in here running last night, it was too damn dark. I couldn't see what I was doing. Telling me, yeah. Okay. You bitching about that too? Right? Now I know I cut down trees up here in this end, in this corner. But it might be. Sure as hell looks to me like the trees came. Your trees came back. I did. Yeah. God, that's nice. This tree. Been getting this time. Right, so that cleared out a nice path. Oh my God, isn't that nice? Now I got a pathway between these fields. Just rather cut the tree out if I can. God, that thing is like the best. %, sure I can make it all the way around here. I think I can. You know what's funny? Is running this combine, especially when I'm doing the beans and stuff, or the wheat, is I literally think my nose and stuff will itch. Just remembering, just remembering what that's like. I tell you one thing, the rock trap door on an L2 is a big son of a bitch, let me tell you. You got to be a tough dude to get down underneath there and pull that fucker open, period. I haven't had to swing any rock traps on any other ones, but I tell you, those cleaners, Jesus, man. I had a K2, and it's always tough, if you're fighting weather and whatnot, or even machinery breaking and you're in the home stretch and that kind of thing. But oh my God, fighting that thing breaking. And then you get a rocking, and you're out there trying to do beans at 3 in the morning, tough as hell, and you can't cut them, and they get bunched up, and you're skimming the ground, uneven ground, and then you end up getting into the dirt. You put a big old clod of plant up in there, and the header will take it through, but it won't, and it'll go through the separator, but it kicks it out. Once it goes through the thresher, but when it goes for separation, it'll get kicked into that, and then it triggers the door, and then you got the special tool on the side of the machine underneath it, giving it hell. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't remember if I took the duals off of that or not. I like that Deutz. But as we've learned, we can't bale these. And so we can bale them, we just can't, there's nowhere to store them. I don't have any type of ground storage, so we're bulk storing them. Making it about one round here. About. Well, it's going to be a lot easier to get to. Frame here. Basically got to unfold this once you get inside. Look at that, dude. Whew. Heard at 90, see? Get us on track. Now we're putting corn in it. And are we going to see it spit corn out? I got to give it some room to get around these turns. I'm wondering if I can suck that in. Yeah. It's wide enough that it thinks it doesn't see that I'm on that property. I thought I owned that damn field. Know what it is? It looks like it's just trees. I don't know. Now we got a nice path to cut across if we need. Off on my GPS line, but that's all right. We can pick it up next time. What's our... Okay. Beans are still growing. I actually got that timed out kind of nice. You know? Because it's not all hitting you in the head at the same time. You got a little bit of time to play with on getting the stuff out. Because I don't know if you've been following this series, but wow, have I had a heck of a time with weather. I just want to get it off that fence too. The pain in the butt. I probably ought to hide the rest of that fence, you know. I was thinking I might put animals over here, so that's why I didn't do anything with it, but frankly, you know, it's kind of a waste. It's a shame I can't bale these. I guess that gave me enough. I don't know. I better take another row off of there. Get into that fence, constantly fighting a fence, you know. It'd be cool if you could do stuff with more free form. Like if you could dynamically establish cattle boundary, livestock boundary, that would be cool. You know, you could basically work with T-posts, setting up around. That would be neat. Like bring the cows in here and let them use this natural fodder. As food. That would be pretty hip. That damn close to getting into the trees. I'd like to have something come bail this stuff out right now, so I don't have to drive over the damn stuff. It's tough with a steering wheel to set your GPS point. And the macro is Alt X. We should have this field out of here pretty quick. Assuming. Figured we'd want to come down here. Hop over to the next one. A partial row, but that's all right. Turn my screen back on and I can't see what I'm doing. It's good to think all those soybeans are out. Or I mean, all those sunflowers are done. Combine turns pretty well for having the tracks on it. Like it pretty well. Always thought that running corn, when you're shelling corn, it gets mesmerizing. You know, it's like watching snow. Well, we got a lot of we got a lot of grain to haul here. Get it in time. We're gonna have to cut that. We're gonna have to cut this down. Too much. Sorry about that. I just got delivered a new pair of shoes. Driving with these new shoes. I don't know what to make of that. Other than got new shoes. And they feel pretty darn good. Pick up these little stragglers there. That gave me enough room to turn around now. I hate that. When you get set, you cannot negotiate your your turns and stuff. Because you didn't give yourself enough headway on doing that. I do that all the time. Some of it's because I switch. I end up switching from one type of header to another, or one machine to another. Even when I'm planting, because I was working on getting different planters in here. I think I'm going to like those Kinseys. I don't know. Those JDs I got are just, I got the old 7000 series JDs. They're not big, but damn, they're just so good. And especially on fields like this where it's, you know what I mean? It's a little uneven and they're nice. They're nice to be able to, I'd rather have two of them in the field than a big giant one. They just don't seem to have problems, and I can turn with them, and almost every tractor I hook to them works. 81% on my bin. I tell you, that sunflower yield was killer over in that last harvest. It was good. Good yield. Friend the fence. Oh, I can smell the grill. We got chicken on the grill. I'm catching that. I was going to say, I think that's another row. We got a lot of corn in this thing. Whoa, we never did bale corn stalks. But we didn't have livestock, so. Thought I lifted the head. I'm going to lift the head, and here I'm going to hit the fence. Been good, Bubba. Probably about all I can put in this thing, isn't it? We are at 95%. Just don't know. There's 96. I'd say we're not going to get it. We're definitely not going to get it. Matter of fact, I don't even know if we're going to get this row. I'd say that's pretty fortunate. Tell you one thing, these shoes feel a hell of a lot bigger than my other ones. Signs, you know, you gotta run them down. There's where I'm, like I said, I figured I'd be pissed I left that thing sitting there. You know, I wonder, I've got these stupid lights over here. Oh, did it automatically take those out? It did. Awesome. We'll have this out pretty quick. This, what we're... Ooh, we are right there. We are right there on buying hogs. So it's a good time to do it. I need to get my hauler back into business here. I had taken it out, so the next time I boot in, I need to get the hauler back, and then we'll go buy hogs. Later in life, I ended up having some cattle, and pretty good with the cattle. But we were doing it a different way than normal. It wasn't bulk cattle. We were selling them by the head, basically. You know what I mean? You get a half a side of beef from us, that kind of thing. Whole side of beef. Was doing Angus, and then switched off of those to belted Galloways. You know, they're bigger, they're better producers. Smaller. It depends on your situation, but for me, it was so much easier to deal with them. More of them per acre, more hang weight per size of the cow, you know. More left out here than I thought, actually. These are longer rows. I'm not worried about it not fitting. I'm just saying it's a... We'll catch this one. Well, maybe we'll run down and catch that other one. It did not get rid of those. No, maybe. How those are in here. It's like they don't exist, you know? All right. A bit of a narrow row, but I don't know if it might widen out as we get down here. At least I didn't forget to lower the header. I think when you're in corn and you got a 12 row like that, it's tough to watch all these rows. Same thing with a big grain table. Watch some of those guys run this machine, the New Holland C10, that set the Guinness Book of World Records for harvest speed. I think it did it in wheat. And man, that was crazy. God, that thing was hauling ass. And that guy was just, I mean, he's basically just in there hanging on at that speed. Fact, you know, that's a bit unique. If you've never seen that, that's well worth watching on Google. You can catch it. That machine's awesome, but the material that's going into that thing, the separator, I mean, it's I hope everybody's having a good day out there as we finally look like we're coming to see some daylight here. This field. Forward to having this out of the way. Finally. Again, this was all grass. It gave us a lot of yield. Now, I want to see on this little road we just cleared. Come through here and out. The field. Cassie is working on. Get into his business, but okay. I cannot remember is to flip at 90 degrees. All right. We get those hogs in operation. I was just thinking about this. Since we have sunflowers, actually, you know what? We have potatoes too. We technically could feed all of them that. So having corn in this bin up here might not be that bad of a rig. I wonder I wonder if you could, I don't know if I can get Maize Plus on this or not. I'm hoping we're just computing something. Okay. Maybe it's time for a game save. Yes. Okay. What I kind of like to do is at least get this much together. And then I could run over to that other little field and clean that edge off and get whatever we can out of that little edge. We obviously can't combine corn at 20 miles an hour. Oh, we're at 60% capacity. Like it? On that. I'm going to start. Trying to keep the rows somewhat consistent. I'm just sitting here wondering if those corn bales do rot in seasons. My guess is yes. And it takes a little bit more time to do this because I am dropping that straw. Man. A little Massey can get through this. Not so much in this thing. Fall off the dam. Here we go. Now it's turnorama. Head her up. One more little pass here and we got it, I think. There we go. Head her up. Good last little pieces of corn. I don't know if I can. A lot steeper than it looks, doesn't it? I'll probably want to, now that I got that done, I'll smooth out what that's going to be on that field. Right. Oh, yes, this guy up here. I do kind of like using this one because I'll be able to get real close there and not get close because it sweeps out so big. Rough getting in here. That's just a little safer. That Massey would be right on the edge. It looks like I planted to push the planting right back into the edge too. Probably using that big planter. Yeah, I was. See how it has like skip marks in there? I wonder if I manually went back over. I think I did. I manually drove back over this. Get out of this. For no bigger than this field is, I might just do this job on it. Look, I'm halfway done. I was trying to think, it might be Farmer's Dynasty that does that. It's really cool that you, when you're harvesting in there, you're planting, it'll tell you, like, it tells you in real time what the percentage of the field is completed or left to go. It's kind of neat. If you've never played Farmer's Dynasty, it's fun. You get to run a lot of old equipment in that. And believe it or not, that game has terrain that is affected by the plows and stuff, deforming terrain.
Wow.
Hey, how's it going, Raven? Just cleaning out some of these final fields. Got that little one over there to finish. I'll probably do that with that Massey, and we are closing in on the end of this harvest. There'll be soybeans to go yet, but the worst of it is definitely behind us. Good to hear. Good to hear. I am very close to, hopefully I get this done. What new stuff you thinking about? Oh, do you like the Black Desert Online? Oh, I can see why, yeah. That would always be more fun. Finally, okay. I don't myself, you know. When is that update supposed to come out, by the way, for the Dead Frontier? Early May. Okay, so we're soon. That guy has had a tendency, though, to push off stuff. So I don't know if if he'll do it or not. Yeah, there is a ton coming. You're right. Oh, you're right. I do. Season 3 is coming. I don't know what that'll bring. I hit, I hit Prestige 7 or 8 last night or the night before. I don't remember. Apex Legends has a new thing. I think it came out today with like 5 new game modes. I don't know. I might be blowing that out of proportion, but I was pretty sure it was something like that. It was a big thing. They're trying to offset. They banned a boatload of people, and they banned a lot of their top tier players too. So I think they're getting all that stuff up for release, maybe pushing it a little early to offset, the bad taste in everybody's mouth. Call of Duty was horrible the last weekend because it was, nearing the end of the season and they were double experience weekend, and there was some incredibly stupid cheating going on. After they had just banned a ton of people, they're going to have to do it again. I'll probably leave the rest of this to do with that little Massey. I thought I'd clean this end out so I got some room to frickin' turn around. That little Massey doesn't like to turn around either. Oh, it's extremely difficult. Yeah, it's a never-ending battle. And a lot of those cheaters have gotten to where they're just using, they're buying like 10 keys or 20 keys at a lot for $5 or something because someone's got a key generator, and then, that way they're not shelling out money for the game. don't know exactly how that works on console because I'm not really on console or messing with it much. And then I think I might just call it a stream. I'm sorry that you got here when you did, but I was glad to talk to you, Raven. Leave my combine here because I need to make sure I remember to handle that grading and planing that needs to happen here. To make sure eight-row, Massey 8-row. So this is a Massey Ferguson, and I'll save that. That way I can bring these back once I come back. All right, buddy, we'll see you. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for coming out. We pulled off another 3 hours worth of time and had some fun doing so. Learned some things. Tried to do some mod edits, but were unsuccessful. But that won't stop us. We'll figure it out. We'll keep going. Until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you.